This is just going to be a really weird video because I'm not overthinking anything. I'm just talking about an actor. So, even though I didn't like the movie Barbie, after that movie, I went down a weird rabbit hole of Ryan Gosling. And I mean, it's odd that he's just now popping up on my radar, and because I've seen La La Land, I've enjoyed that film. And I mean, often actors seem to get on my radar after a specific movie or an accident. Like, for example, I like Jeremy Renner, but it wasn't until the snowplow accident that I really got interested in him. Or the interest could be immediate, like the first film with Matt Damon I saw was the Bourne franchise, and he's my heartthrob. However, he was in Spirits Dying the Cimarron, which is one of my favorites, but I didn't know that he was in it until years later. Does this make any sense? Just let me know in the comments. So upon entering the rabbit hole, I found out that he is a heartthrob. And I sort of knew this from watching the Tim Allen TV show Last Man Standing. One of the characters has a crush on him and make references to him. However, I didn't know that there was a coloring book, nails, leggings, and many other somewhat disturbing things with his image on them. And I find it funny that he is a heartthrob because the main reason he was cast in The Notebook was because the director thought he didn't have the face of a romantic lead. Something else I discovered is the Hey Girl memes. I mean, how did these get started? He's never said those words, so why Hey Girl? Another meme thing, but more said than anything else is, I guess, is the literally me. I mean, like I have seen some videos on YouTube explaining the literally me thing. I mean, I do relate to certain characters, like Anne of Green Gables. I relate to her, like that character, and so I guess that's kind of like literally me. I don't understand why it's every one of Ryan Gosling's characters. And he has such like a unexpected high-pitched scream. It's so unintentionally funny, like in The Nice Guys, Russell Crowe's character breaks his arm, but Gosling's high-pitched scream is so funny that you can't help but laugh in such a horrible moment. Growing up, he was part of the Mickey Mouse Club with Justin Timberlake and Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera. He's part of a band called Dead Man's Bones. It was going to be a play, but they discovered it was a little too expensive, but it would be interesting if they tried it again. He's married to Eva Mendes and has 2 daughters. I mean, to me, since he's a former musketeer, has kids, and that high-pitched scream, I'm surprised he hasn't done voice work either for Disney or another company. It just seems like something that somebody would grab him for. While I wouldn't want now, with the way that Disney is right now, I'm nonetheless surprised he hasn't been in a Disney movie, animated or live action. Now, I've seen rumors of him possibly joining the MCU. I really hope he doesn't do that. The films aren't that great anymore, and it'll just be another big star joining the universe, and I just really don't think it will work. His film Lars and the Real Girl looks interesting. At first, I was concerned since it was a sex doll that he would do what you're supposed to do with it. But from the research I've done, I was actually pleasantly surprised that he doesn't do anything. And overall, it looks like a cute film, and it kind of reminds me of the Matthew West song One Last Christmas, which is based on a true story of a sick boy named Dax Locke, whose family believed he most likely wouldn't survive till Christmas. So in October, his family decorated for Christmas, which caught the neighbors the attention of the neighbors, which in turn caught the attention of the town. And just the support of the town in both instances is interesting. His upcoming films look interesting, although I want to see Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling again together in another film, I not sure an Ocean's 11 prequel is the right movie. I mean, overall, do we even need another Ocean's 11 movie? The Fall Guy looks interesting. It's based on an 80s TV show about stuntmen who I think are also bounty hunters. But it doesn't look like from the trailer that they're going to follow that aspect of it. I've never seen it. Project Hail Mary is based on a book by the Martian author Andy Weir. It also looks interesting. I have not yet read the book, but I've read the synopsis and it looks pretty good. It would be funny if Matt Damon made a cameo in some way since the same author wrote the Martian movie. So what film got Ryan Gosling on your radar? Let me know in the comments. What are your favorite Ryan Gosling movies? Let me know in the comments as well. Many videos I've seen about the best Ryan Gosling movies is Blade Runner and 2049 and Drive. Are you looking forward to any of his upcoming films? If so, which one? Let me know if any of this was understandable. I know it kind of got off to a rocky start. I apologize for that. So anyway, subscribe and like.